Hi, everybody. I'm Adam.
I'm Michael.
And today we're going to talk about the Oscars because we're born in Ohio. You should just do the theme song a cappella. All right.
All right.
Let's get to it. Let's talk these Oscars.
What did you, what do you, I mean, how do you want to go? You want to go through each one of these categories?
We'll just have a chat.
All right.
I think we're a little too rigid in our format, so I think this should be more just conversational.
You want to just be conversational?
Yeah.
Okay. Who were you most, let's just say, happy for last night?
I'll say Jordan Peele.
Yeah, he was.
Because I watched their show on Comedy Central and thought he was hilarious. Everybody, what character did I don't remember the character that he does that just creeps me and Kara out.
I haven't watched much of his comedy. I mean, I think my wife showed me something.
Yeah.
One little skit thing that with the taller guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it the one where he's saying all the ridiculous names?
It was something about being on periods and how men don't understand it or something like that. It was really funny, really well done.
I haven't seen that one.
But no, he was.
Well, shit.
What?
I want to kind of take that back. Well, I do like it's great. I'm very happy for him because I like the stuff and like he turned out this movie that I haven't seen yet, but apparently it's really good.
It's good. I mean, it's good.
Guillermo del Toro. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm backtracking because I fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
And the fact that he hasn't gotten an award yet, it's like Christopher Nolan. Like, I can't believe that motherfucker hasn't gotten anything.
How is that possible?
I don't know. But I was really glad to see him because you know how like passionate he is about his weird fucking little stories, his little monsters and shit. And for him to get acknowledged for it is pretty cool.
Yeah, and he was really happy when he got it. I was kind of in between Guillermo and seeing Gary Oldman win. I liked that I kind of, like I wanted him to win, but I didn't think he was going to. I don't know, for some reason I thought they would kind of hold him against him a little bit. He's got all this prosthetic stuff on it, so he's got that kind of creating the character a little bit more for him rather than just his, which don't get me wrong, his acting in it was amazing, but he's always amazing. But I thought that they might hold that against him a little bit and not give it to him.
See, what other people thought they were going to hold against him was apparently domestic violence came out again about him. Yeah. Which that and Kobe Bryant getting an Oscar.
What the fuck was that shit?
Well, I guess I haven't seen that short.
I didn't watch any of those. I've seen a ton of shorts like this past year. A lot of them really good. Of course, that won't even up for Oscar nomination. I just I didn't have an interest in any of those.
Okay, skipping like the short animations, whatever. But I have to talk about one of the snubs for just animation was the fucking Lego Batman movie. They put Boss Baby in there and Ferdinand, that movies that were fucking shit.
I haven't watched even the Lego movie, which
is really good.
Which I own, and I've been like chastised over 1,000 times that I haven't watched it yet. I think it's the song and listening to my kids sing it over and over. I'm not watching that movie.
Yeah, I don't have kids, so I don't have to
drive me.
I know you're
nuts.
Really terrible with repetitive.
Can't do
stuff.
Yep, can't do it. But I was told, again by my wife, who really loves the Lego movie. She thought it was hilarious, that the Batman one wasn't as good.
I will agree, but it's still good. And listening to Will Arnett,
that's
Batman, is really just worth it. But yeah, I couldn't believe those movies that were just like critical bombs got nominated. Do they not consider it an animation? Because it is.
Did Lego Movie? I don't remember. Was that even up?
No.
A few years ago, that didn't come up at all for it.
They snubbed both of them.
That doesn't make any sense to me. That thing was immensely popular.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Who knows?
Yeah.
Moving on.
Did you see Coco?
I didn't.
I didn't. I actually wanted to see that one. I didn't, and only wanted to see it, by the way, because stylistically I liked the way it looked. But I had no interest other than that.
Watching the Oscars just reinforced that I did not see many movies last year at all. Like, this is the first year I think I've ever that I've not seen any of the Best Picture nominees.
Oh, none of them?
None of them.
See, I think I saw all of them, but two. I haven't seen two of them, but one I still have. Like I was just telling you before we got on here.
Yeah, I consider myself probably the more average moviegoer this year, this past year, because most of the mainstream, real popular with audiences, they're only getting nominated for technical stuff like sound editing and visual effects. Most of the Best Picture nominees are usually more art films, although Dunkirk is not. But I feel like war movies always get a pass. They always get in. They do. In there.
They do. I'm trying to remember now off the top of my head that you mentioned that. Did Thin Red Line, was that nominated? I feel like that was a piece of shit movie. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
You want to stab yourself in the face 3 minutes in, and it never stops. So imagine, and I'm not bullshitting. You actually need to see it because of this. There's boom, celebrity dying, celebrity shooting, celebrity, because everybody's in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
All kinds of major action, explosions, and death. And then literally the camera will just turn and stare at a fucking bee or a dragonfly or...
Did you ever see, it was either called New World or Brave New World?
Yes.
Was it done by the same
guy?
director?
Same fucking guy. Yeah. And
here's John Williams pan to a bird.
Yep. He did this. And by the way, I think he was worse in Thin Red Line than that. Just no fucking reason. Just turn the camera, not a cut. Just turn the camera and look at a fucking bee for 5 minutes. It's
like he thought, we need B-roll, so I'm just going to pan over here and get this B-roll, but never made the edit.
Yeah.
I never stopped to think, do we need this shot?
It's like he's trying to be artistic, but it makes no sense. I'm sure in his mind he's trying to say that there's all this chaos going on in the world, and yet at the same exact moment, just to the left, there's solace and beauty.
I don't know.
Makes no fucking sense.
It's like he really liked American Beauty, and that was his.
Oh, I love that movie.
That was his grocery bag.
Yeah.
Drifting on the sidewalk.
Did you not like that, though? I really liked that.
It's a good movie.
No, I mean the bag part, too.
The bag part?
I felt like I got it. I liked it.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can throw some trash on the fucking ground, too, and I'll get fined.
Drop on your knees and go, and just watch it go. Film it with my phone next to you. Let's do that. We should do that.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell.
Love Sam Rockwell.
Love him. How can you not? Galaxy Quest. He's amazing in.
Yes.
Guy, so damn funny. He was great in Green Mile. You saw Green Mile?
I did.
I hope. Okay. You didn't like him so much in that?
No, he was good in it. I barely remember that movie.
Oh, God, he's so good in it. And I'd read the book, and he is dead on.
It makes me think of Michael Clark Duncan, and that makes me sad.
That is sad. And he was really good in that.
Yeah.
But I was super happy for him. Did you see Moon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so
yeah.
I love Sam Rockwell. I love him. I'm not saying you don't see any movie. That's not what I was trying to get at. That's not what I was trying. But I will say this, okay? Sam Rockwell was great in 3 Billboards. I loved the movie 3 Billboards.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely did not deserve to win Best Picture, which of course it didn't.
Yeah.
Nominated, sure, because it's a great film.
Yeah.
But for supporting actor, I felt like Richard Jenkins was completely fucking robbed. You did not see, if I remember, you did not see Shape of Water.
No.
Okay.
But I love that guy.
He is, it's the best role he's ever played. He breaks your heart in it. He's fantastic.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
It got nominated for, I believe, screenplay, and which is a big feat for this film.
Yeah.
Logan.
I thought Logan should have gotten screenplay.
Well, I thought it or The Big Sick. Should have got screenplay. But I feel like the performances in Logan deserved at least some kind of supporting nomination. Patrick Stewart is amazing.
He was amazing in it. He was amazing in it. Yeah, I agree. I don't know how.
You know, a superhero film got in for screenplay, which is huge. That's a big thing.
Didn't Dark Knight get it for screenplay? Nope. It didn't for screenplay. It was only just Heath.
Just Heath.
That's bullshit. The whole screenplay was amazing. There's so many great lines and everything.
Yeah, great story.
But you need to see Shape of Water.
No, I wanted to see it in theater, but like I said, I didn't see any movies apparently last year.
Yeah.
But now that we're doing this, it's like homework, so I get to go do it. And I'll be like, oh, it's for the podcast, Kara.
I think I told you in person my problems with the Shape of Water. Did we have that conversation?
I think so.
It was the
whole... Do
you
think... Yeah. Well, okay, so you... Or do we want to save this for the big reveal? Like, for the finale of the podcast. What was Michael's best picture? Stay tuned.
All right, well, stay tuned
on the podcast for Mike's best picture.
Best picture.
He didn't see two of them, so fuck those movies. But for the ones he saw, what was the best picture?
Wait, is this when we hit our sponsor?
I don't know. Did I sound kind of like an announcer?
It does. It does.
I was having fun.
All right. This is one thing I wanted to get your opinion on.
Yes.
All right. How amazing were those original song performances?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, okay.
Well, the only one, like, the one for Coco.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who came out initially was, like, an actor, right?
And he looked like he was fucking drunk.
Did he?
Yeah.
Just because he didn't, like, wasn't perfectly groomed?
No, you're talking. Yeah, you remember what they had the first guy. They had the guy on the acoustic guitar and the Hispanic. Was he the actor?
I think he's.
All I know is he can't fucking sing.
No. Kara looked at me and she was like, "Ooh, this isn't good."
Yeah, he couldn't sing, and he looked like he was fucking drunk or stoned out of his mind. But all of these, it's okay. So Mighty River was just like play 20 seconds of your song. And it was kind of like, it was shit. Remember Me was that one, which I called Drunk Karaoke. Because that guy looked like he's fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Up there. And then all of a sudden it breaks to a bunch of dancers behind him. It's like a group of us went to go karaoke with our friend Sean while he's doing it. And then we have a bunch of like our buddies dancing behind us out of nowhere after we've had about 6 beers in us.
We should do that.
We should do that, right?
Yeah.
Make him dress really colorfully, and then you and I will get up there and, it'd be better than that shit. That was really fucking terrible.
Did you like any of the performances?
I liked Mystery of Love.
What was that the one from Call Me By Your Name?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't like the one from the circus movie?
All the rhinos? What was that shit? It was creepy. Let's tone down the lights and put a bunch of dead bodies standing behind you that will, at one point, start to hum along with you or some shit. It was dumb as fuck. And then they did a rhino thing at the end. Like, they all look like a bunch of bulls or rhinos. They all bent their bodies forward and were... Did you not see them scraping their feet in the floor like they're getting ready to fucking charge the audience? It's a bunch of shit. It was terrible. And to stand up for something, that looked like it was improv acting singing.
What was that one from?
Well, it's like if you go into like a theater class, you know, and then they say, okay, Bob, you stand over there. Terry, you stand over there. This is, you're depressed and you're the friend that wants to help. Just go. And they just start badly singing random lyrics about their depressed lives for a few moments, while the other person tries to re-sing it back up, and they were acting it out like they were on stage while they were singing. They didn't just sing like everybody else, except for the rhino bitch. They didn't. They acted out their singing like they were doing the whole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Arm going across their chest, looking out at the crowd. How do you not see this?
What's the problem with that anyway?
It's
not
a fucking. I don't like musicals. All right, I don't want them
Okay.
musically performing at the Oscars. Just sing your
You've
bullshit.
been talking about this way too. Let's move on to a different thing.
Get off the stage. Sing your bullshit. Get off the stage.
You've been going on about this for like 4 minutes.
All right.
I've been very uncomfortable.
Sound editing, of course, has to go to Dunkirk. You could watch a trailer for all these. You could watch the other 4 films and then just watch the trailer for Dunkirk because it sure as fuck wasn't going to Last Jedi.
No.
Unless you want to...
Well, the sound editing's fine in that.
Sure, it's fine, but it's not...
I don't know how to judge anything like that.
Well, sound editing would be like you feel like you're literally standing where all that shit's going on. And I never felt like that once in Last Jedi, for example. But
no?
Dunkirk...
You didn't feel like you were right there next
with the porgs?
The slurping titty milk?
Oh, the titty milk. I felt really nauseous. So I guess maybe that one scene got me.
Maybe it was just the reaction. It wasn't so much a sound editing. It was just like that...
Yeah, and then it just dangling off his beard and shit.
And you're like, oh...
He just took a load in his mouth by suckling. Anyway, and which also goes with sound mixing, of course. Dunkirk. There's no argument there. It's kind of hard for me to say. What did you think about the whole production design of all these films, and who would you have picked for production design? But hands down, it goes to Shape of Water.
If I was going to go via trailer, that's so production design, that's different than cinematography.
Yeah, it would be like the
I would have said it was a toss up between Shape of Water and Blade Runner 2049,
which they won for cinematography.
Yes,
and you can it's amazing.
I've seen the trailer, and the trailer in and of itself is an art piece.
Yes,
it's beautiful.
The whole film's like that. It's gorgeous. It's really well done.
You saw that one?
Mm-hmm.
Did you reco?
Oh yeah, you got to watch it. It's
really fucking long.
It is really long. It is really long. But it's,
even Ridley Scott was like, "It's too fucking long, bro."
Yeah, but Blade Runner.
But Blade Runner was really fucking long.
Yeah.
But that sweet monologue by what's his nuts at the end of the movie, that was improv.
Well, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a great actor.
Yet, in the end of his career, he's been in such hits as Hobo with a Shotgun.
Hobo with a Shotgun. He was in Sin City for, that.
Yeah, he was in The Dark Knight.
Yes.
Was it The Dark Knight, or was he in Batman Begins? It was probably Begins.
Oh, God.
It was Begins, I think. Yes.
It's hurting my brain right now.
It Begins.
Okay, I'll go with you on Begins. What about The Hitcher?
I haven't seen that.
You got to see it.
Why?
Oh, man, it's the 80s.
Ooh, because everything from the 80s is fucking great.
What isn't just don't watch Gremlins again ever in your life. Remember what it was like in childhood and never, ever turn it on again, and you'll still love it.
I don't think it'll bother me to know that it's done on a set.
You can blatantly see it's all just a set.
Fine.
It's not fine, man. You already know they're putting Muppets running around everywhere, and now you're going to have the whole background. You're going to think nothing but the Muppet Show.
I love Gizmo.
Jesus.
He's adorable.
We have a cat.
I came out of the 80s, I guess, so that maybe the 80s aren't so bad. You didn't.
No, I didn't.
You old piece of shit.
I am pretty old.
All right.
But The Hitcher, if you don't know what that is, they did a remake of it with...
Is it somebody hitchhiking? Is it somebody?
It's
hitchhiking.
The Hitcher, he's a serial killer.
Does he have a weird thumb?
He does not.
Does he kill people with his thumb?
He just has a switchblade.
Does he use his thumb?
Digits do come into play during this film.
Where is he trying to go?
They don't ever answer that, which is nice. I like sometimes you don't know.
So somebody picks him up and they're like, "Where to, stranger?" And he's like,
somebody picks him up on the side of the road and
he just sits there.
Well, no. Then what happens is what this guy was doing. He was going along. What you find out through the film is, and this isn't ruining anything. You kind of fucking tell. It's called The Hitcher. Is he would, get picked up and he would murder whoever picks him up and move along. Well, this one kid, famous 80s actor, I'm not even going to go into it, picks him up in the middle of the night. It's raining. He feels bad. It's all along the highway. You're never supposed to pick up a fucking hitchhiker. Picks the guy up. But anyway, he ends up getting away from him. He doesn't die. So from this point on, the Hitcher's got one. All he wants is this fucking kid now. He could have just let him go. He doesn't. He goes after him the whole rest of the film, and he toys with him. It's really good. I really like the movie a lot.
Where does he end up?
What do you mean?
The hitchhiker.
I'm not gonna. That ruins the film. What do you mean?
Did he get to his destination?
Yeah. Actually, it ends It ends exactly the way that he intended it to be. It's kind of like on the vein of Seven. You know how it played out, how he wanted it to play out at the end. Same thing. It plays out the way he actually intended it to go.
Okay.
Well, we can go quick through this because I didn't see any of the foreign films. Did you see any of the foreign films at all in this?
No, we're American. Why would we do that?
Yeah. I didn't want to see any of those. Actually, I had no interest in any of them. What did you see? Oh, Lady Bird. That's what we were talking about. She looked like she deserved every bit of that. And I wish I would have seen that before.
Are you talking about
Allison Jane?
Yeah.
Animated.
Are you excited for that Roseanne reboot? Or not reboot, I guess, comeback?
Fuck no. Why is Goodman why?
I don't know. He can do anything. He's so great.
I know he can do, but the problem is
they're probably paying him a shit.
That's my
money.
point. The problem is I'm gonna have to check it out just because I fucking love him, but I have no.
The problem is there's been so many successful like comebacks.
Oh, Will and Grace is still great.
Well, yeah, it is. Funny.
It's so funny.
Fuller House is shit.
I didn't even partake
Carrot
closely.
eats it up like fucking Cheerios.
I hated the original. I wouldn't watch that shit. I'm watching two fucking twin toddlers walk around the fucking set the whole time. It's just dumb. Dumb.
I think they're bringing back Mad About You too.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's doing the fucking show Stranger Things.
Yeah, but he's gonna come back for that.
Dude, he's put on some weight.
Well, he's getting older. That's what you do.
We all just get fat as fuck. That dude looks like he weighs 300 pounds.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Wow. Look at me. I'm a fat guy.
You're beautiful. Don't you say that.
You're beautiful. Beautiful.
My only question with the animated short film is this. Why the fuck is Mark Hamill out there? Why was he out there doing that? And what the fuck was with BB-8? And you could tell he's out there going,
well, what was this
I was just in this dumb fucking movie.
This was on ABC,
right? Yes.
Doesn't
Disney
own ABC?
Yeah, Disney owns it. Fucking assholes.
Well, it's hard to miss something that Disney owns. Just throw a stone and fucking Disney, Apple, or Google, or Amazon owns whatever you can touch in your life.
You saw when Oscar Isaac said to Mark Hamill, "It's so great to be together again," and Mark Hamill's just like, "Yeah."
Yeah. You mean since they ruined my character?
Exactly. There wasn't even a little gleam of nothing.
Did they even have a fucking scene together?
No, they didn't.
So great to be together again. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself is exactly right.
You got to fly a plane and drop some bombs. I got to drink blue titty milk and sit in a fucking cave.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
Okay, visual effects. Blade Runner obviously deserved all of it, but I will say Planet of the Apes and and Kong. Did you see?
I saw Kong. It was entertaining, but
it was entertaining. I would never watch it again.
I have problems with it.
No, I had problems with it too.
I hate when characters that are just good, genuine characters have horrific deaths for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Was it supposed to be making it gut wrenching?
It annoys me.
No, yeah.
It's like they made that whole fucking subplot. Like that guy, I gotta get home for my little son's birthday or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking ripped apart.
Yep.
You don't see it, but he got fucking ripped apart.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. Why did you even tell me about that?
Right. Why'd you waste my time building that up to make this? It's just for that shock.
Why is Hiddleston doing that movie? Or Brie Larson for that matter.
Yeah. I couldn't.
Samuel Jackson, I understand because that motherfucker he's like, I'm getting a paycheck.
He's getting a paycheck. It's exactly
He's
right.
always great, but it doesn't matter what it is. Someone comes across his desk. All right.
We're going to pay you $15 million. What am I playing? You're playing a guy that wants to go kill a big ape. I'm in. Let's do this.
It's like, motherfucker, I started out in Coming to America as a guy trying to rob what is a McDonald's, but what was it? A McDowell's?
McDowell's. so great.
Fucking good.
I read they're supposed to be doing Coming to America too.
Why?
Because no one can come up with anything original anymore.
Wait, I know there was rumors, or at least they had started something about it, but they were going to do a sequel to Twins.
Oh, yeah.
Is that still a fucking thing?
That's still a fucking thing.
And Eddie Murphy was going to be the third. Well, it'd be triplets. It's not twins anymore.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. It's still called Twins, but I don't get it. I don't understand it.
All right, move on.
How in the fuck did they put visual effects for Last Jedi? What great scenes were in that were great? Besides the pretty blast the not Death Star, Armageddon Star out of the sky.
You don't think
with the casino thing?
You don't think that Snoke was done well? That's not a real person.
But that's not even close to the other ones that were up there.
Well, the thing is, like, ILM is a pioneer of all this shit anyway.
Yeah, but all right.
I think you couldn't not have them. What else would you put in place? Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Don't. You can't do that. You give me a second to respond. Go ahead.
To backtrack a little bit, the whole Planet of the Apes thing. I think something that should be brought up is the fact that I think the Academy needs to take into account mocap actors.
Yeah.
With their Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor nominations, because Andy Serkis fucking kills it every fucking time.
Every time.
Like, that character is not going to be what it is without his acting.
I agree.
You watch the behind the scenes shit where them filming him with all that shit on his face, and then you see the character, like,
that's
him.
All
him.
Yeah.
And that should be recognized.
Well, Gary Oldman just won with all those prosthetics all over us. It is essentially the same thing.
It's just digital prosthetics.
Yeah.
Now, if they need to make a new category just to introduce it, I don't give a fuck, but it deserves to be there.
Yes, I agree. All right, so we'll end this quickly. Let me just skip through this real quick. Blade on the cinematography. Okay, Best Director, we're both happy for Guillermo.
Yes.
Best Actor for Gary Oldman, really excited because I love and adore that man. Love and adore him. I couldn't think, the guy from Get Out, he is great in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think it's a Best Picture. I don't.
Best Picture or Best Actor?
No, Best Picture. Okay. Like, because it was up for Best Picture, and some people
you were confusing me because you were like, I like the actor.
The actor was great in that.
Cool.
All right, which is why I had an issue with him in Black Panther. But I definitely don't think it should have been close to winning Best Picture compared to everything else that was up there. I mean, 3 Billboards was the next one, or Say Your Name, My Name. That was really yeah. Anyway, so Best Actress, Frances. God, she was so great. You've got to see 3 Billboards. I've actually told your wife like 7 times. You've got to see the movie.
Frances McDormand scares both of us.
She scares me too, but she is really great in that movie.
I think she's fantastic. Anything I've seen her in, she's great. But I feel like if I met her, I'd be scared to say hi.
Yeah, she definitely has that look. Like, she'll rip your face off if it's something that's
like, she's got that look on her face like, I gotta catch you on the right day, don't I?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right. Costume design. We don't really need to talk about that. Phantom Thread, really. Here's my issue with this one right here. All right. Best costume design, you give it to Phantom Thread.
Did they really get best costume design?
They did. So Phantom Thread wins this. All you got to do is fucking look at some pictures from that time period and just re-fucking create them.
I'm not gonna.
All these other people, all these other things, they're making up. They're making up what it would look like because it's not a real world scenario, and they look amazing. And you're going to give it to somebody that could just pull some pictures up and basically copy and duplicate.
Sure, I'm not going to belittle their work because I'm sure it's hard work, but I kind of feel like for the most part, they try to spread a little bit of love, and that movie wasn't going to get anything.
Sure.
Although they completely snubbed Lady Bird, which
that's bullshit.
Was like the best reviewed movie of the year. It is, and all this, that, and the other. So I don't know. I can't really make an excuse for that, but I don't want to belittle their work because I'm sure it was hard work and it's not easy. Maybe it wasn't as creative as the others. Who knows? But
I don't see how it can be because you're not making it up. You're not coming up with your own designs. You're basically borrowing from what was there already.
You could say that for Shape of Water.
You can say that for Shape of Water. You can say that for basically anybody. Everyone has influence from something. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying you could pull it up and just make it. Shape of Water, kind of yes and no, picks a time period, kind of doesn't. It's kind of this, you'll see when you see it. And it does jump, which you'll also see. Like they go kind of like a black and white era type deal thing. Yeah.
I saw a little clip from that.
All right.
I'm totally editing out some of that.
Don't.
We're running really fucking long, and that is like, I won't edit out all of it You'll get plenty of your rant time in there.
You're going to take it out.
I'm going to take out parts.
You're going to take out the parts that make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, no, that's not true because then I'd take out all of it.
Fine. Do what you want to do.
We're really long right now.
That's what she said.
That's not the case for either one of us, and you know it. All right. Are we to the finale?
We are to the finale. Oh, yeah, Best Picture?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Michael Irie's Best Picture of 2017, even though he didn't see two of the movies nominated. What do you got for us, Michael?
I'm going to give you the Best Picture, and this is going to bring up lots of arguments, is Dunkirk, and I didn't even see it. And this is why.
Well, I thought you saw this one.
No, I have it at my house for a month. I still haven't watched it.
So you didn't see that, Lady Bird?
Lady Bird, I meant to see it like four times, and every time I went to go.
You said you didn't see
Dunkirk
Call Me By Your Name.
That's the other one I didn't see. There was like
so you
six
didn't
of
see
them.
3?
I didn't see 3 of them.
How? You're not even a fucking expert on this.
Listen, asshole.
Okay.
You didn't watch any of them.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm not protesting to which one's the best picture either. Why do you say this?
Okay, because although gorgeous as it was, Shape of Water, gorgeous. The
not enough fish sex.
That was that's okay. I expected that. All right. There's a lot of nudity in it. My issue with it is that the film. I can't tell you what the film is. Everyone's excited about because a genre type film of this nature, whether you want to call it kind of horror or whatnot, because it is. It's kind of one, but it jumps from it's a romance film, or it's a comedy, or it's a horror movie, or it's a musical at times, and it's just or it's action, and I don't mind. Of course, you're going to mix some of those. You got to mix some of those together. Of course, you do.
So it's like Guillermo del Toro's just like stream of consciousness.
He just did all of it.
It's spewing whatever came out of his head.
It's like one scene was like a drama, next one's comedy, and he would just pop all over. Sorry, apologies. He would just pop all over, and I was like, I want you to blend these. Have your action sequence when you need it. Have your little bit of horror. That was what was so great about Driver, is that it was so intensely brutal at times, and then so calm. But it picked 2, and it just stuck. And there were the action sequence too that would sparse, but this would literally from scene to scene, jump to jump to jump to jump to jump.
Okay.
And that was my issue. The film is gorgeous.
Okay, but sell Dunkirk as the best picture, even though you haven't seen it.
Christopher Nolan, Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy. It's a war film.
America, ladies and gentlemen. That was Michael's answer. Dunkirk because America.
No, because if you're going to go that way, you're going to say something like guns or some shit. And that's put me into some Trumpism, but that's making it political. You can't do that.
I'm not going to do that.
You're saying
this isn't about politics.
You're saying America.
Well, no, that's just America. America, guns, cheeseburgers, eagles.
All right. Honestly, 3 Billboards was amazing, but it wasn't Best Picture. Shape of Water is more of a complete film.
Okay. But Dunkirk. Everybody, don't see Dunkirk. Just say it was the best picture of 2017. That's what we've learned today on Borden, Ohio. I'm not even going to ask you if you're working on anything. You ran way too fucking long on this one.
I apologize.
I'm working on keeping you in line, you piece of shit.
And with that, we leave you.
Yeah. You can say it this time.
We're Borden, Ohio.
You're supposed to say, until next time.
Oh, is that... Oh.
Use your best voice.
Okay.
Because my wife said I'm way better at this than you.
Did she really say that? Is it because I get too high?
She asked, is Mike going to ever do the lead-in? I said, no, because I'm fucking better.
You do.
She's like, I think that's true.
Fuck.
Well, give me your best right now. You give us the outro. Maybe I'll do the intro. You do the outro.
What's the out again?
Just say until next time.
Oh. All right. Until next time.
She can't fucking do it.
All right, hold on. Until next time, we're Borden, Ohio.